why should I give a damn?
And we got to talk about this Brittney Griner situation because I've been seeing so many posts, so many passionate women that have been, rallying, so many passionate men that have been rallying behind Brittney Griner. And, I hate that she has to go through that because let's just be honest. Being in a foreign jail, you can't speak the language. You out of your comfort zone. You ain't getting no visitors. You ain't getting no calls because ain't nobody paying them long distance charges like that. So that's like some scary, crazy, fucked up shit, especially in a Russian jail, because everything Russians say sounds like they're going to kill your ass. Every time they talk, whole time I'm thinking I'm about to die. Because there's just something about their voice sound like everything they say. We were just watching Rocky IV last night, and they were showing the part with the Russian. Just his face was making me mad. So I know she's scared as a bitch with them Russian motherfuckers. Then also we got this war going on. You got the Ukraine situation going. You don't know if World War III going to pop off at any time. So you got that tension going on. So I know it's some scary shit going on. I know it's a fucked up situation. But she recently pled guilty to having, what was it? I know she had a vape pen, but was it THC?
It was hashish.
Was it hashish or was it
hashish
THC? Wasn't even THC?
It was hashish oil. I don't know. It was some type of oil, some cannibal oil.
Information from because I heard that, but is that confirmed?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Like,
I don't think so.
I got my information from the producer.
It wasn't weed. It was vape oil. I think she had a pen, CBD or something. It wasn't no. I don't think it was a.
I would hope if they keeping her,
it was illegal, whatever it was.
Her like this, that they would have had to test it or something to prove
I
it.
agree.
They probably smoked it.
That, but
see,
I
this
don't know
is
how the
sheesh.
Russians get down like that. They could have just saw a pen and said, "Fuck it, lock them up." Regardless, their laws is their laws.
If that's the case, that's fucked up. I don't think that's the case though.
I don't know.
I hope it is the case.
You hope it is.
I'm saying I hope it really was weed because I would feel bad if it really was just like a vape pen. I don't think it was just a vape pen. I think she was in Russia. I think she smoked one over and she tried because she plays in Russia. I know she probably had some little weed. There's hundreds of guns who get confiscated at TSA every day because people forget that their guns are in their bag. It could have been forgot. It could have been a thing, but she's pleading guilty. We all know she's facing 10 years. But I think it's a political trade-off. I actually, to be honest, my view don't change, but I have felt worse for her. My empathy has grown because I'm like, damn, you gotta wait another 30 months for trial. That's why she pled guilty. She would have to wait another 30 days. So
and
she
when
just
did she get locked? Anybody remember when she got locked up? Because I think
it was like
earlier in the year. Shit,
yeah, that's
top of the year.
Same like
nobody
shit.
talked about
and
it.
the WNBA season started, so you're missing out on money. On top of probably having to spend money for lawyers.
Can I say how disgusting? Listen, all you hating ass.
Speaking of the WNBA,
some of the WNBA All-Star game, and they were late to come out because they all wanted to put their 42 jerseys on, and it was cool. It was an act of solidarity. They tried to give her the Kobe Bryant, Gigi Bryant treatment, and it was disgusting. She's a drug smuggler. Let's stop. I feel bad for her. Yeah, they forced it. They're trying like she's a political prisoner because they're gonna trade her for a Russian arms dealer. But and we gotta shout out Trump because we know not only I said she would have been out, he would have never started a war behind her. Not to mention, not really.
I don't think he would have started a war.
She had two vape cartridges.
Two vape cartridges.
It was cannabis oil and it was about
you're done. Okay,
0.7 grams.
Yep,
total.
That's a cart.
That's a halfway smoke cart.
She hit a couple times in there already. Okay,
well, you're done.
Maybe she gets anxiety on the plane and need a
No, listen.
She should have had her prescription like Snoop Dogg and
we
everybody
smoke carts and everything, but in another country,
she would have had a med card.
I went to a foreign country and I bought a little weed and I was nervous the whole time and I regretted it the whole time. I made it through and I'm like, I'm not doing that no more. Yeah. It was dumb. I felt dumb the whole time. Luckily, I caught one lax TSA, but this is customs. And if you travel, y'all, we traveled abroad. We're culture niggas. When you go, you go in and you think, no, that's customs after that.
Right.
You feel like you
was scared to take shit to New York. Like
I don't bring nothing because I don't want when I'm going through my security or when I'm going, I want to be worry free. I don't want to be worried about shit.
That's the worst. That's why niggas get caught. He was looking nervous. He was fidgety. You look under his toupee. Nigga got a brick under his. But you have to be. But it is nervous because you hear and you look back. Oh, that's not my bag. Do you see them bring your bag back into the X-ray twice?
Damn.
Then it go through, and you just like, oh my God, I'm not doing
On our way to
Mouth
New
dry
York,
as a bitch.
on our way to New York, I'm waiting for my bag, and I don't know what happened. It was like my bag was taking a little longer to come than usual, and I'm like, my heart started beating and shit. I'm like, oh fuck. Mind you, I don't got nothing in this bag but clothes, so I know I don't have shit, but just the fact that my bag had like a little 15-second delay made my heart pump. That's why I'm like, I'm not smuggling shit. I'm not taking no chances on shit. Not only that, but when I pack my shit, I do a double check to make sure I don't have anything in there that I forgot, because I don't want no surprises. No surprises, because that's worse. Now, like I said, I don't know Brittney Griner's situation. I know she pled guilty. I hope she gets out. Going back to what you said about Trump, I don't think he would have started a war because he wouldn't have had to. He had a relationship with Putin.
That's
I
true.
think
That was
they
his
would have
boy.
had a cocktail in a mansion somewhere, and you know they would have got fucked about. They would have fucked a couple bitches.
As soon as I said that, I realized
Trump would
have
have definitely got her out
See,
to defend his term.
The thing about Biden, he doesn't have he has the China plug. He doesn't have the Russia plug. If it was China, Biden could have got him out because he could have hit his son up like, "Hey, you remember you used to work there? That job I got you. Why don't you go hit your boy up?" You know, he could have got him, but this ain't China. So that's the thing about presidents. Every president isn't connected. That's why I liked Obama, because it seemed like all the other countries respected him, so he would never be in this position. That's why having a president that's respected around the world is important, because when you're in these situations, they're not trying to sit down with no fucking Biden.
They probably have to keep reminding Biden that she's
because
in
he
there.
old and
Just
shit.
like they
man.
weren't
That
trying to
nigga
sit with
shit.
Trump.
gotta take his vitamins in the morning.
Remember
and shit.
Brittney? Oh yeah.
It was like Trump.
Which
Trump
Brittney?
pissed all the other
What'd she
countries
do again?
off, and then Biden came in and
The
just
football
made them
player,
not take
right?
it serious.
No.
So it's like you have to have a strong, but a president who knows how to work the room, talk to people, communicate. That's what I'm looking for in the next president. Fuck a party. Fuck this. How can you help me personally? One, and two, what type of leader are you? So when we get in situations like this, can you go talk to another national leader and solve the problem, or is everything going to be nukes and bullshit all the fucking time? Because if it had been China that kept her and Trump been in office, we'd be at war right now. He would have nuked for the Brittney Griner ass.
Taking our American.
He would have rallied.
Yeah,
he would have had a whole
he
rally.
was down.
So, like I said, it's a fucked up situation. I hope she gets out of it. But I think this should be a big reminder.
10 fucking
She's facing
years.
10 years, freer. Like I said, we say free people for that done way more dirt than her. We say free rappers that done killed niggas. Free little Pookie. Pookie just shot 3 niggas yesterday. You talking about free Pookie. No, keep him locked up. Free Brittney Griner, okay? And I do want to say, before we close this out, we got to talk about, because we talked about a little politics, and we talked about the state of a lot of things. We talk about Trump. We talk about Biden. We also touch on how important these next term elections are. Like you can all feel the culture and the way politics is changing. Everything about America is changing. And I just have a sense that these next couple of elections are going to be a big deal. A lot of times we'll downplay elections, but I think we're getting to a point where some of this shit is a big deal now, just because it's impacting the direction we go as a country. The country is split. Everybody's pulling the country which way they want to go, and we don't know which way it's going to give.
Vote Senator Mack.
So now we have senators twerking for votes. Twerking for votes.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Tone deaf, especially with all this abortion stuff.
And we had a senator, the reason she went viral, because she, was twerking. Unfortunately, it was a black woman, because I hate seeing us out there like that. And that's like I said, but that's what I'm saying. A lot of the black women now, they're more loyal to that super left liberal lifestyle than they are to their own blackness. So they get caught up in that whole, I'm going to overly force against the grain or overly go against the system to rebel, which in some cases is necessary, but in some cases it's like, let's not embarrass ourselves, people. Like let's not embarrass ourselves. Like Michelle Obama would never. You out here twerking for votes, and you're further pushing the over-sexualized stereotype on black women and hiding behind your LGBT causes.
You're right. I'll throw
it's
this out here.
disgusting.
She is a state senator from Rhode Island. She's queer. So, I don't know how the nigga culture is in Rhode Island, but it's a little different. And I'm going to say the one thing about the liberal thing that really, because, like, we grew up liberal, we talk about this. And now I'm just in the middle. I don't care. I don't associate with nothing. I just see it how it is. Fuck it, I'm calling out everybody because I'm a nigga and I see white supremacy on both sides. But one thing I say about like the white liberal, they love the degeneracy, the twerking. There's clips of everybody doing the electric slide and playing the Beyonce, Frankie Beverly remix, and they doing everybody twerking and having fun. They love all the degeneracy, coon shit. We saw the twerking for abortions when it's black women at the forefront. You don't see them pushing out the white women to do all the crazy. That's degeneracy shit to me personally. I agree because they use it, and then for them, go ahead, twerk, sis, do. That's cool. She put out there, liberals, everybody, even white girls, everybody is hating because she's a black queer. They put all the pinpoint names. She's black, queer, free, liberal. How about niggas is like, bro, niggas is trying to fight out of that overly sexualized coon monkey shit. Okay, twerking is cool, but when you going into politics, we're trying to be taken serious. There's levels. You can do that, but now you're on some cool, funny shit. But at the same time, you have the rainbow flag. You got all this other stuff, and I just don't like black people just getting mixed up with everything. I hate that when I see a person I don't care use us as an example point. See, this is what we want. That's
and let's just be honest. When it comes to politics and the state of the country, the way it is, I want my politicians focused on helping me. I don't give a fuck who you're fucking. And I don't want who you're fucking to be at the forefront of every decision you fucking make. Because that's what it seems like we're at.
Well, what if they're fucking kids?
Well, that does play a factor. That does play a loophole. I see. But like I said, other than that, unless you're doing some fucked up shit that we need to know to lock your fool ass up, I don't want who you're fucking. That goes for gay, straight, asexual, bisexual, C-sexual, whatever the fuck you is. C-sexual. I don't want to see that the forefront of your politics be who I'm fucking and I want to be free. Who cares? It's America. Motherfuckers do whatever the fuck they want. Focus on the politics. What are you going to do to change? I know the main bill that this lady is trying to pass is a bill where they can teach LGBT and queer info to elementary kids. That's the main bill. Like she's known for right now.
And it was like physical, pleasure. It was a weird.
It was just, and we just had a discussion with these white bitches that did the same shit.
It's basically teaching kids how to masturbate. It's
that type of shit.
It's worded very.
Like kids, like how young though?
And that's another thing.
When we was taught sex education in middle school, we were taught in middle school. Like now they're teaching you like physically, like showing you how to masturbate and shit. That's what they're pushing basically, and who knows what they're really doing in the classes? But that's the curriculum,
and it's disgusting.
I'll show you how to do a little Timmy.
The bill she's trying to pass is trying to make that legal, where your 5, 6, 7-year-old come home and be like, "Mommy, the teacher taught me how to jerk off today." Like it's just disgusting. My thing is, some shit we need to keep in the house. You motherfuckers just trying to bring all this shit into the school so y'all can manipulate y'all lifestyle into the kids. It's so much lifestyle projecting going on. Like what happened? Education is what we focus on. How about teaching our kids how to file for taxes? How about teaching our kids how to fill out an LLC form so when they say they want to be an entrepreneur, they really know? Right. Let's writing, reading. How about getting their reading level up?
I know a lot of grown niggas I heard that their reading is shaky.
Exactly.
I'm getting shocked.
Writing is sketchy.
Niggas can cuss up a storm, but the reading is a little.
That's why I'm getting irritated. Every time y'all want to talk about kids, the first thing y'all want to teach them is how to fuck, how to suck, how to like, how boys should like boys and girls should like boys.
Going to drag. How you gonna take your kid to a drag show? And you can homeschool them. You can barely read, and they with 5 other kids. Like this whole, I'm telling you, I'm seeing it. It's this whole like single family commune. We're gonna work together. A lot of y'all, men, women, hoes, niggas, stupid. Y'all are not smart enough to be homeschooling y'all kids. Just like we were talking about entrepreneurs, it's not in your spirit to put your kids in school, get them some social skills, maybe a Montessori school, maybe a tech school. There's other schools than just the normal curriculum, but put them in school. A lot of y'all are not built to
But have you ever came across a homeschooled individual before? Most of them are assholes.
They're or socially awkward. I had a couple homeschool kids who came in like during high school, didn't know how to play those sports, were smart, or extremely awkward, like cartoon awkward. But I realized you're a titty baby.